I am Ariel Raconet B. Villanueva, Vocational School Superintendent of Leon Ganson Polytechnic College in Balasan, Iloilo. And I am the manager of Rainbow Ville, our entry to the More Progress Gardens contest of the province of Iloilo under Honorable Governor Arthur Defensor Jr. I'm here to invite you to join us in our experience in establishing this garden, and we hope that you'll always be with us and continue to follow our page as well as our channel in YouTube. Today is the ninth day of construction of Rainbow Ville. After a long time of waiting for the materials to be completed, we have finally started the work on October 2. And as I've said before, this is the ninth day, and we are here in front of the entrance in which Michael is constructing the entrance facade for what will be later on known as a pergola that would delineate the entrance of the guests to Rainbow Ville. Now, at the start of the planning of Rainbow Ville, many of the faculty and staff were asking, are we really going to do this? Or rather, are we really going to construct Rainbow Ville? Because they're thinking of, we don't have funds for that. And it's true, considering the tests that do not have capital outlay allocations in our budget. But here we are today. We have already started the construction of, at the back portion of Rainbow Ville is our alfresco cafe and restaurant. This is to be constructed and funded through Training Com Production. And our workers there right now are laborers, but later on they're going to be joined by our students in shielded metal arc welding, students from electrical installation and maintenance NC2, likewise students from carpentry NC2 and masonry NC2, because the construction of Rainbow Ville is also a training site for the many qualifications that we have. And later on, once it is operational, Rainbow Ville will be manned by our diploma learners in hotel and restaurant services technology, in which they're going to practice what they've learned in the classroom and in the laboratories in actual setting. Once we receive guests, they'll be the people who will be talking to our guests, serving our guests, and doing what workers in the hotel industry are doing. So what will be our purpose in establishing Rainbow Ville is not only to comply with the requirements of the More Progress Gardens contest of Governor Arthur Defensor, but we view it as something that will also provide avenue for training for our students. Because let's accept the fact, Balasan is a 5th class municipality. It's bereft of natural resources, unlike with our neighbors who has plenty. So by constructing Rainbow Ville, we'll be able to create an avenue by which our students can train so that once they graduate, they will not be strangers anymore to the demands of the actual industry situation. We know that this is very hard for LGPC because we'll be funding this from our savings. But of course, this will be passed through our different training modalities. So what we have here is the training com production. But aside from training com production, there are also some people who provide us with donations. For instance, many of the seeds that we plant in our garden were donated seeds. We have somebody from Rojas who really visited Rainbow Ville after seeing our page in Facebook, and he and his wife donated many of the seeds that were sown last Friday, and we're hoping to see that grow in the later part of the year. Behind me at my left side is our proposed al fresco cafe and restaurant. This is a 2-story structure which will be mainly made of steel and will be constructed by our laborers together with our students in shielded metal arc welding. The construction of this started last week. I think that's October 2, and it's ongoing, and we're hoping to finish by next month or by November. And beside the al fresco cafe is the different structures which are actually for the different projects of Rainbow Ville. On my right side, of course, is our nursery, followed by our composting area, in which we're also going to raise or take care of African night crawlers. And of course, on the other side, we have here our proposed hydroponic site. And then at the endmost part, that structure is for our concoctions that will be made by our learners and that will be sold later on in Rainbow Ville. So today this is what is being done in Rainbow Ville, and of course the work is simultaneous because some of our workers are doing work here at the Al Fresco Cafe, but we also have some of our workers working in the entrance facade, which is a pergola, and later on would serve as a trellis for many of the plants that we're going to plant here in Rainbow Ville. We're hoping that you will watch us, like our posts, page, and also watch our YouTube TV. And we also expect that you are going to follow us all throughout our experience in establishing our more progress gardens and play.